Hello everyone and welcome back to Tech Tuesdays. This is the show where I talk about anything from the world of technology, and this week I've got some great stories for you, including a Google I.O. recap, women in FIFA 16, and potentially the Steam sale days leaked. So without further ado, let's get started. So, Android M was announced at Google I.O., and the 6 main features of it are app permissions, web experience, app links, mobile payments, support for fingerprint sensors, and improved power and charging. So, app linking is now better. An email with a link to a Twitter post can automatically be opened with Twitter with an auto-verified line of code. So basically, I'll show the line of code on the screen. Once that's included, it'll automatically open Twitter without needing to ask the user what application they'd like to open the post in. So that's a nice little feature. Android Pay has been introduced and will work with NFC terminals and in-app payments. App permissions will now be asked for when you use that feature in the app instead of on download or update, and will allow for individual app permissions, so you don't have to just clear all of them. You'll be able to choose which permissions you want within the settings. So that's a nice feature in case you want to allow separate settings and not the others. So that's a nice feature. There will now be a common application programming interface, which will allow for fingerprint sensors to be more consistent and allow for easier implementation of the sensors in phones coming into the future. So, Doze is a new feature which will allow for better power management by using motion detection to determine how deep to sleep. Google has found devices lasting up to 2 times longer in standby with the Doze feature. So that's exciting. I'm looking forward to finally getting some better battery life. Android M will support USB Type-C for charging and other features. And Google's Now on Tap, which is one of the most exciting features in my opinion, is now more intelligent than ever, taking context in order to provide better answers to questions. For example, if it hears Skrillex playing and you say, "What's his real name?" it knows you're talking about Skrillex and will provide you his real name. We'll also give movie reviews when looking up movies and so forth, so it's taking whatever you're doing and giving you answers based upon what you're doing. So it's going to be more helpful to you. It's going to give you more information that you want. So with Google Photos, you can now back up and store unlimited high-quality photos and videos all for free. So it's up to 16 megapixel and up to 1080p 60 frames per second video. So that's exciting that we're getting this awesome new Google Photos. So Google Cardboard has been redesigned to fit phones up to 6 inches, adding a new button that works with any phone and takes just 3 steps to assemble. So I may be looking into getting Google Cardboard because it sounds pretty exciting. I've seen it before. It seems moderate, but Google is adding to the features with Google Cardboard by supporting Jump on YouTube this summer, which is Google's team up with GoPro to provide immersive VR content for Google Cardboard. So I'm looking forward to see what they're going to be able to do with Jump, and it's a big 16 camera rig that basically is all around. I'll show you on the screen. It looks pretty cool. So that's it for the Google I.O. recap, but let's talk about women in FIFA 16. Women's national teams are now coming into FIFA 16 and include Germany, USA, France, Sweden, England, Brazil, Canada, Australia, Spain, China, Italy, and Mexico. But unfortunately, these women's national teams are only going to be able to play against themselves and not against teams made up of men yet. And personally, I think it's a good move. I mean, there's been a lot of backlash on Twitter about the move, but I think it's a good move. Good publicity for EA for being inclusive of women in FIFA. I think it's a move they should have done a long time ago. But it's good publicity for a company that's usually shadowed in very bad publicity. So it's a nice little stunt to get some good publicity. So good on you, EA. And there's going to be a new Xbox One controller. It is a new Covert Forces controller with a 3.5mm headphone jack to allow for different headsets. Currently, you can only use approved stereo headsets with the Xbox One, but this new controller is going to allow for a 3.5mm headphone jack, so you'll be able to use different types of headsets. Game Informer reached out to Microsoft in regards to the leaked image and were told, quote, "We're gearing up for an exciting E3 where we'll showcase more games and experiences. We have nothing further to share at this moment." Additionally, a diagram of the controller leaked on Microsoft's support page and was quickly taken down, but showcases the new controller design. The diagram says, quote, "Used to connect compatible 3.5mm audio devices, only available on controllers released after June 2015. This means we will likely be seeing the new design at E3 this year, so I'm pretty excited to see what Microsoft has planned for E3 this year. And last but not least, the Steam sale date has been leaked. It is going to be June 11th through the 20th with an encore sale featuring the best-selling games from throughout the sale. No confirmation has been made yet by Valve in the US, but it does align with previous sales, so I do expect that this is the real deal. So that's it for Tech Tuesdays, guys. I want to know, what do you think about women in FIFA 16, and what are you getting during this year's Steam sale? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, I really appreciate it. If you leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.